Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, Tarth Takes Wing, a Game of Thrones mod RP focused campaign. Last episode, it was obviously pretty late at night. I was crashing out. Since then, we've done several days to do marriages and such. There were also some pretty significant events that didn't get caught on camera. So, let's cover it. I had the option to send a faceless man after Baratheon Dad, so I did. We are deeply in debt. It cost $3,000 to send it, so yeah. We didn't just send it, we sent it. My wife, therefore, is separated from me because she rules in, this land. She's not doing so well. She became infirm pretty much immediately. And yeah, she's gonna get worse quickly. However, my son has that sick implicit paramountcy of the Stepstones in the Stormlands. So, great. This is good news. Excellent news. All right, what else do we have? We have married into the Greyjoy line. So we're going to use that to put her on the throne and erase this guy out of history. I believe it's Princess Meredith, but not this one, the other one. Oh, it's this one. Okay, so Princess Meredith is marrying my grandson, and so we're going to put her on the throne, and then their children will be paramounts, and will be born. Well, they won't be paramounts. They'll be... Oh, they will be, because we're going to overthrow the throne, right? I'm not sure now, but at the very least, the leader of the Iron Islands will be a distinctly dynastic leader, and maybe we'll be able to get them to offer vassalage or something. If not, we'll conquer them or something. You know what I mean? We'll do a draconic conquest or something like that. And I believe there's a marriage into the north as well. It was Connor, right? We've actually already... Yeah, Master Connald. Yeah, he's ready to go. He's ready to go. We've got a kid for him, right? We've got Brandon Belaerys. We got to get a marriage for this kid somewhere to really lock it in. But yeah, we're going to take the north. Oh, they're equal inheritance now, right? Yeah, so we actually, will that change? Because it's realm succession. I'm not sure, but we got to lock in for the inheritor, which might be the girl now. The girl child. It may be a man. Okay. So here we go. Oh boy. Legend promotions. Your daughter Kala will be betrothed to my son Brandon. Okay, so this Brandon is now locked into the family. And we also want this girl to get locked into the family as well. We do it this way with Tython Belaerys, my son. Oh, if we do it with Daemon, we could be looking at... Who's Daemon's dad? Okay. This is a pirate who has several older people and an older brother. Okay. So, this child could end up being a pirate captain, and there's a fairly good chance they could also qualify for the Bloodfather traits. They could be a strengthened bloodline decision candidate. Okay. Now, we can't declare war so deep in debt. So our plans to overthrow several of these world leaders will rely on waiting. We gotta wait. We gotta wait a little time. A long time, actually. Shadow over Evenfall. Hold on. Where's this virus coming from? All right, we're going in. We're isolating the capital. Hold on. We're secluding my family. Lock the door. A walk through Evenfall reveals something deeply unpleasant. A plague has arrived in this once thriving metropolis. The infected will contort themselves into unholy dances at random intervals, between mindless bouts of groaning and fouling on the streets. Already the people are calling this affliction Griffin's Roost Fire, and it is happening on my doorstep. While numbers remain low, it's only a matter of time until it spreads further. Summon the Maester. We're going to take easy, soft. We just need him to boost the plague resistance. Not only have Owen's preventative measures failed, they've actually irritated the humors and made the corruptions worse. You are forgiven. How bad? How bad? It's okay. We're okay. We're okay. Probably. We'll see. Rodo. Oh, boy. That's a peasant leader who became a dragon cultist. Uh-oh. Okay. We're not keeping the plague contained. The Ironborn are good people. Actually, I don't need to sway this guy anymore. He was a potential idea of how to replace the leader of the Iron Islands, but then I settled on a marriage. Marriage. Love. Master Aegon dance themselves to death. Okay, okay. You have no available spouses. My spy master, she is certain that my chancellor, Joran... Well, she's already dead, right? It says she's dead down here. Was murdered by Branda. That's today. It just happened. Wait, somebody killed my concubine. Damn, motherfucker. It's too bad that I prepped a bunch of other concubines. Wow, there are a lot of concubines in waiting. Or, as they're known, just random women in my court. I'm gonna say right here, we want maximum, you know, whateverness for the kids. Seduction begins. Just educate children. Alright, good. There's no extra wards. How dare you? I am married. I think I am worthy of fighting the others. Oh my gosh, counselors are going down left. They literally just assigned that guy, and he killed somebody. I don't need this, right? I do need it, actually. I do need it, actually. Let's keep an eye on this disease. It's crazy that this is plaguing me so badly. The water rises from the depths of a spring. Small bubbles break the surface. I look down into the blue and see my own reflection. A shadow of doubt behind my eyes. I try to push it back. Lord Paramount Brandon. I turn around to see King Kell standing right beside me. Please tell me of your legend. I've traveled many days and nights to hear it. I'm not a lord. Oh, because I'm married. I am called the Lord Paramount. Let's see. I can get King Kell to promote it. I would rather have the king promoted, honestly. Thank you, King. I'm going to replace you as soon as I have the money, but I appreciate. Lady Matheny, she is greedy, sadistic, and cynical, a godless villain. Greedy, sadistic, cynical. Would you say that she has breathtaking beauty? Sure. Yeah, okay. Today, Laenor held a fiery sermon for all of the children. Yes, yes, yes. Be zealous. Be zealous, my boy. Advance. Good tutoring. We do love good tutoring. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not know who yet, someone is plotting against my daughter, Cirella. Cirella. We're 2/3 of the way. Oh no. Oh, I'm dying. This isn't the worst time to die, honestly. I think I might just say leave me be. Just let me die, man. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. I've got my heir sorted. Let's make sure about that before I agree to this. I've got my heir sorted. I think it's time. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Go die from the dancing plague. So tell me, my lord, my daughter Layla's voice snaps me out of my thoughts, and I find her waving her hand, the quills spilling ink on the floor. What about that time you defeated Lord Donald at the Battle of Medway? That surely is worth adding to your legend. Ah, that was such a great occasion. No, don't make me recover. Wait, are we fighting Bravos? Yeah, remember when Bravos shattered? They're back together again. Also, Bravos is the east now. Oh no, is this crashing? Oof. Good, good. It's not crashing. It's not crashing. It just kind of skipped for a second. It was probably... Yeah. It's the... We just passed through a new year. It was auto-saving. The light shines so pleasantly in the throne room this morning, my lord. My daughter Layla says, walking around the room. It sure reminds me of the day fate decided to start your legend. Do you remember how desperate you were, attending that peasant's desperate pleas? Ah, what a pious soul I am. Incredible lie. I remember the day when my daughter Layla was born out of wedlock to my acquaintance Karen, my fair daughter. Wait, are they saying Karen was my daughter? No, that's crazy. Memories like these bring me comfort. No matter what happens, I know that my family is there for me, and that House Belaerys stands strong. By honor and innocence, may House Belaerys last forever. My daughter Cirella has given birth to a daughter, Shara Seastar. I will train her in the martial ways. Someone else who is not me should train her in the martial ways, because I'll be dead soon. Quite soon, actually. I hear a commotion from my daughter Kala's chamber. Hastening inside, I see the wet nurse, Maynilla, is playing with Kala. My liege, perfect timing. Kala took her first step. You know, just for RP reasons, by the way, the reason that this guy wants to die is he's literally murdered multiple children now, and adults. He's killed lots of people. He just killed the father-in-law that he loves. The man who was like a second father to him after the death of his first father. He realized he's consumed with ambition and murder. But yeah, also, I just really want to consolidate rule under one ruler. Again. What? No, let me die. We lose the trait Dancing Plague. No. No! Dang me die. Let me die. I'm attending the dance. Not, oh no. Wounded. Disfigured. That's fine. Those are fine. I mean, wounded is bad because she might die, but how's her health? Ooh, she might not be doing so well in the winter. Greedy, sadistic, cynical. She likes making fun of people. Lordship of Morningside is going to need a visit from the Marshal, from the Shire Ref. What an evening we had. Going to Morningside. We just want to cancel that penalty out. And then we restore over here. Yeah. Plague's over, right? It's time to emerge from seclusion. Now that I'm no longer diseased. In the distance, I hear my son Tython playing with his fellows. I'm Lord Paramount Brandon. I'm the hero. Let the kid go. Let him do what he wants. This didn't spread to the Iron Islands. Unfortunate. Oh. The stores are usually secured. This is easily recalled due to the cook's incessant complaining about rats. Cautiously, I approach the murky open room. My grandson Orain pops into view, mouth ajar, eyes glazed, his breath reeking of mead and stolen treats. I stagger away from the sight. Is this how I act? What am I doing? I have broken myself of the drunkard trait that I was forced to take. My daughter Layla has been quarreling with her niece Jane for days. Just now, I can overhear them arguing in the next room. Unbelievable! How can a swan like you be the ideal manifestation of the Belaerys family virtues? I am clearly far more deserving of that distinction. No fighting in the family. You're both acting like petulant children. We're getting some pretty good penetration into the Riverlands and the Vale. Oh wait, this is the new plague. It's the air plague, the new legend. It's the yellow one. Okay, so we aren't getting good. The towns around Evenfall are in an uproar. They say that Starwing has been attacking livestock of the area, swooping down from the sky and carrying off cows, sheep, and a horse. The farmers are in a panic, and the local economy is starting to suffer. We can recover. I toss another slab of meat and it the ground with a neat sloop. Though Langar's eyes track the meat as it flies. Only once I step back does he begin to devour it. I step forward to another throw another, but I receive a hiss of complaint in response. It seems that Langar is becoming quite territorial and is uncomfortable around anything he is not currently eating. Though such a nature may serve him well in the wild, I wonder how this will affect his life with humans. I wish for you to be cooperative. We need a good taming chance. My line is in much more desperate need of good taming chances. I, Gunser Aaron, hereby declare myself king. All shall acknowledge my free and independent rule. Are there any claimants to this title? I married the king of the mountain in the Vale. You're smoking it, brother. There's no other claimants because he just made the Empire title. Okay. What about the kingdom level title? A veil. Oh, he doesn't have one. I don't know. I don't really know how to handle this. We'll handle it with violence in the same way we've handled everybody else with violence. Inserting loyal rule. Understandably, it will probably be Belaerys rule, but the Belaerys have always been loyal to the Targaryens. The Westerlands have broken free again? How did that happen? Is there a war going on that I don't know about? Did they declare neutrality, or... What's going on? Oh, he did declare himself independent. Oh, hold on. I gotta go mark down the time so I don't get in lots of trouble. As I draw close to Matheny, I do not know whether to tear the clothes from her body or punch the greedy smile of her face. She kisses me a challenge, and I draw her closer, a fitting riposte. The warring feelings in my chest are echoed by our bodies. We spend the night delivering both insult and bliss unto each other. Kiss me again, my cold-hearted fiend. Oh my god, she's my rival? What? Is that real? I guess. It doesn't say she's my rival. I think this might be a bug of some kind. It's strange that it keeps happening. Well, this is my liege. I'm proud to serve her, but if the two of us died, I wouldn't mind. Our son. See, I'm worried that... What is going on? It feels like there's a bunch of little bugs all piling up at once. It put his name together. Strange, very strange. Guys, this branch of the family is going to die out. And I still have the royal marriage thing that's not going to let me get married here. Yeah, of course. Of course. Bring it in, buddy. Bring in that sweet Valyrian blood. May want to consider befriending our future liege and also his spy master. Okay. Or is Lord Paramount Richard, right? We've got that locked in. They are male preference. This kid, yeah. We've got him prepped. He's good to go. He's good to go. He's got his dragon. He's good. All right. Take this guy off. Lara probably was thinking of marrying or concubining her at one point. This is the faceless man who murdered the Lord Paramount. He's actually the thumbnail of the last episode, which I guess I didn't really explain at that time. All right, and these are a bunch of free paramours in case I need to attract more, although it seems like I've got quite a few ready to go within my court. Alright. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. She's certain that my courtier, Belina, is scheming against my life. Lodovio, let the traitor be known to all. I can't do it. I don't want to marry Brynden. Who's this Brynden? This is Brynden Tyrell. I guess. He's marrying you matrilineally, girl. You don't have to marry him. Niamos, girl, Niamos. Will you marry someone? Will you marry Simon? Oh, we've finished the task here. Yep, we gotta bring them back in. I don't want to come out too strong. We're at 95%. We don't need anything. We don't need any help there. We don't need any help. During one of our lessons, my grandson arranged... Oh, thank you. Yep. I don't need that, obviously. I'm super fertile. When you have this many children, you have to be super fertile in order to have more children. I am interrupted in court today as my courtier Gerardres hurls himself at me, pointing and screaming heretic on his way. A battle with others claims that Lord Paramount Brandon has powers beyond even the father himself. Heresy of the highest degree. He sounds like a lunatic to me, but the mutterings around the room would indicate that some already agree with them. I can convince them. We're at 90 baronies now. One of the children at court, Aelinor, has taken a rag doll of a younger girl and thrown it into the nearby cave. My grandson was there and saw it all happen. Orain flew into a fit of rage and beat Aelinor bloody. This didn't help the younger girl, who started crying even more. You can be brave, my boy. Be brave. Oh. Master Wallace Belaerys, my son, is hoping to hit on my daughter. Bro. Just because it's an available option doesn't mean you should take. Just because our religion says it's legal doesn't mean that you should do it. Make better choices. Okay? Make the best choices. I don't know why this marriage is happening. Maybe it's one of the marriages I put in place to try to seize control of a duchy. Maybe I can make something out of Arthur. Unlikely. He's no longer a complete disappointment. Unlikely. Little self-humor there. Arthur. A sellsword by the name of Crispin. Nope, we don't like Crispin Cole. We don't like Kristen Coles. We don't like anybody. Oh my god. Richard Tully? You fucking traitor. Unreal. Dude, this is actually the worst king of the Seven Kingdoms in history. He has let so many kingdoms break free without bothering to stop them. Oh my goodness. Bro, you literally control like almost nothing at this point. What is wrong with you? I honestly don't know what is wrong with him. Oh my god, your son... Okay, your son's vengeful. Maybe he might do something. He's a dragon rider. Bro, somebody has to do something. We are trying, but I'm afraid Westeros is simply not cooperating, the handler's voice says, as he strained to speak, and I can hear the tension in his tone as he wrestles with the chain that binds Westeros, trying to once again lock him to the wall. Though Westeros was never a particularly obedient creature, he's become increasingly difficult to control. While a dragon with a will of its own is a fearsome thing, I wonder if this is the best path for Westeros. Westeros would become accepting. Yeah, we definitely want... Better temperament. Lord Paramount Tanda has imprisoned my daughter. What are you doing, wife? What are you doing? What are you doing? Wife, please. What are you doing? Oh, interesting. In passing, I overhear the giddy laughter of Orain. He must be playing with Leangar. Abandoning my current course, I approach the duo and the scene is overwhelming. Unaware of my presence, Orain says in a giggling fit, "Again, Langor! Dracarys, Langor!" Flames spurt from the dragon's maw, and I find myself fleeing for the exit. A child should not have such power. Remarkable. Let's make sure that that kid is learning how to speak Valyrian, by the way. Looks like he probably does. We'll teach you Skagosi. Well, why not? What did I miss? The power of the intrigue. Okay. Probably I'm going to want to make sure any other children are also being educated with the languages. Not at least 6. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, we lost somebody. My steward. We're having a lot of trouble with stewards, man. At the same time that we're having a lot of trouble with money. A dragon enters the world. King Rhaegel has added a deep red beast to his strength. Interesting. The latest work of my vassal, Captain Arnell, has become all the rage of the court as of late. The piece deals with the memory and what we leave behind, and Arnell has publicly dedicated it to me. What bad does not hope to rest when tired, his works surrounding the happy retired? And hope only for memory's grace, their time of conquest ended apace. So far I've kept my thoughts to myself, but the buzz has grown too dramatic. Arnell, I can see that it's clearly heartfelt. Almost to 100 counties. We're kind of getting coverage around here, which is pretty interesting. I think that we should start picking our way through this sort of... Oh. As I promenade, what is Lord Paramount? No, we need... you there. Wait, what's going on here? Is the Stormlands at war? Oh, it is. I've been called to it. How bad is this? A Liberty War. I have been called to it. Wow, she might lose. Alright, I'm coming, babe. Hold on. Oh boy, going to war. Not so good when we're out of money. Not great, not great. Quite bad. Who's the leader of this war? I feel like I want to just go and burn his house down and kill him. Alright, so it's probably that guy. But we do need to protect the core. Why is this so expensive? Even with all of my minuses, we have that 200% bonus. Because it's winter. Damn, that sucks. Deeply, deeply in debt. I'm in debt. We absolutely do not want to face this guy over a river crossing. We're doing whatever we can to avoid that. Okay, they're back here. I doubt we're going to catch them here, but... we befriended the prince. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Cool, cool, cool. We're knighting, we're knighting. We're wiping out the resistance. We're joining my wife. I'm having a new son. His name is... Aegon. His name's Aegon. And he'll be trained as a warrior, just like the Conqueror. Oh, yeah. Okay. Belaerys. You guys can go mess around and... What the hell is this path? Dad, is this real? Wonder if there's a road. No, not really. Winter's passed. Good. I need money. Alright, here we go. We're on top of them. Definitely don't want to do a river crossing. It feels like they're moving to specifically get defended by a river crossing. It's my duty after all. Here we go. This will be okay. No river here. Things are going poorly. Dragon showed up. Yep. Killed a bunch of people. Knighting. Where's this guy's house? Oh, yeah. It was too high. It was too high. Here we go. Mistress Lyanna. How could you? I pause and write, and pause and write. The words for this missive must be chosen carefully. Any loose phrases for my message to my vassal Arnel will not be looked upon kindly, but his support for a battle with others would be a boon if I get it right. Now let me see. What exactly is something Arnel would approve of? See here. Patient, chaste, arrogant. He is quite the driven person. Religious gambler. Perhaps I should be as truthful as possible. Yeah, okay, that worked. He is a man of truth and justice. Wow, what's going on here that I'm not? Or he's my own son is scheming against the knight. That's fine. We're not going to accuse him. We shall use a dragon. The walls will not protect them from dragon fire. The defenders of Thornton have been harassing us with arrows and spears, the men diving into their stronger fortifications when they can avoid our flames. Finally, I see an opening, a group of archers who have been foolish enough to gather all together. Only kept in cover by a small archway, and I direct melees to dive to strike. As I do, I see the trap all too late. Above the archway, a group of defenders have been waiting on an adjacent roof, and as we swoop down, they jump toward melees. The many miss and shatter on the stone beneath. Some of the brave fools find purchase, their downward thrust finding their mark and digging the men onto melees. Held by their spears and swords, melees roars in anger and arcs up, throwing many of the attackers off, and rises into the sky, the rest falling to their doom. But it lowered the defenses enough that this is going to be an easy siege. Rather than 2 years, it's 6 months. This party's over. Is this a gift? No. Gift against the foes of Mordor. We could use the rig. No, Gimli. I can't help but pace restlessly as Layla readies provisions for her visit to the court of Richard, my neighboring ruler. Layla is expressly tasked with spreading the word of a battle with others, preferably being able to corner the king and persuade him to join the cause. Poise and grace are needed for this task, perhaps some other make-weights. Use your wits. Son-in-law, King Richard. Ugh. This could kill me. I've gained a stress level. I become a lunatic. Tython is a little kid. Now hold on. Rather than kill somebody, what if I reset my perks? And gain another stress level. We're gonna try to overstress ourselves until we die on purpose. It was watching the dragon get set on fire that caused him to go insane. That's what they'll say about it. That's a hard fucking army, dude. What the hell's happening over here? Melees with me. With me, melees. I will not Venice. I see. Not a good idea to stick around, my men. It's nice finding all of the purgeable elements of the old government. I will knight you? Of course. Why not? Wow. We're just going to gather up all of the night hostages. Goodness, there's another plague? Ridiculous. Now there's two of them. Don't be so meek. Be calm. Close. We're very close. At 100 baronies. Good. Excellent. Whoever picks up this legend next will be in a good position. Yikes. My wife is why is everyone planning to kill this guy? What has he done? I just knighted him. Lordship of Sundown. Both have it because of debt. Murder, Lord Paramount. I'm not going to accuse him. Let the death come. Let the death come. The concern was less the wall repairs and more the step before. Ushering a dragon like Leangar elsewhere, even temporarily, is not a task to be approached lightly. As the craftsmen approach, I expected Leangar to greet them with a territorial snarl. However, he simply lifted his gaze, eyes shimmering with an intelligence that transcended beastly instinct. With a dignified stretch of his wings, he ambled forth, each step deliberate and unhurried, his tail sweeping gently behind. He settled in a new location with a tranquility that eased the tension of the moment. The workers began their toil, casting glances of gratitude and respect toward the dragon, who watched them with a placid curiosity. So is it accepting or supporting is better? This makes him less scary. 8-5. Yeah. Perhaps we can introduce him to other animals. How to walk your dragon. Today is a surprisingly lovely day, and an inspired idea provided an avenue to enjoy it. I decided to take Melis for a walk. The bridler did look at me strangely when I took the lead, but at least he is subtle enough not to gawk. Apparently such civility is beyond the capabilities of the small folk. When we arrive at the market square, everyone stops their shopping completely, not a shred of decency. What are they even doing looking at us? It's like they're waiting for something. Ah, they're waiting for a trick. I have one just in mind. Melis. Massacre. The grief? Oh, it's a county. Do a flip, Melis. Do a flip. We look foolish. I'm sorry, Melis. She's past the primogeniture law. Well, I mean, that's what we want, right? Let's just make sure this is passing to Ories. Yes, okay. Starting to get worried. I want to be in battles too, wife. Why are you doing this? I want to be in battles too. Don't do the battles without me. Wife. Oh, indulgences. That's what you need. That's what you want. We gotta get out of debt. Roll the grief. Emotions beget weakness. Suppress them. Oh, this is for Arain, though, and he's a dragon rider. Hold on, hold on. We can't just do anything. Be a just man. Be a just man. I'm overwhelmed by stress and dying. Perfect, perfect. That's what I want. That's exactly what I want. Don't want to lose stress. And I do want to gain money. So, Conversion. Software version 7.0. Don't want to convert? Go to the dungeon. Some time considering your life choices may loosen your faith towards a non-heretical bent. There we go. A little terror. This king is really allowing the Seven Kingdoms to fall apart despite incredibly careful management. I don't understand why he's so weak about letting people exit. Oh, if we just had the money, we could bring several kingdoms back in. We could bring in the Trident or the Riverlands. We could bring in maybe the Mountain and the Vale. Definitely the Iron Islands. Once again, the winter roses. Let us have them make a crown, and I shall send the crown to my wife. So that she might wear it. How do I do this? Maybe I select my wife and say gift artifact. Yes, there we go. There we go. Crown of winter roses. Do I only have one? I thought I had two now. I do have one. Okay. Send it to her. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes, good, good. Excellent, excellent. How delightful. I am old now, Gandalf. I may not look it, but I feel it. We need all the Orains to get knighted. Specifically, because one of them is going to be my grandson with a dragon. And you always want dragon knights to be dragoned. Belaerys. Legacy of hip-hop music will spread across this land like a second darkness, covering all. How did we come to such days? I don't wanna lose stress. Stop making me lose stress. Not what I want. No, is everybody being educated? Is that why I don't have the educate child available? My son, Lord Baelor, brought forth undeniable evidence. Okay. Sure. You were sleeping with your sister again. Bro. These accusations are naught but lies and malice. Okay. We need to make sure that you don't have, like, bastard or something. No, you're alright. You're good. Neighbor lost rule. Okay, that's good. Be gregarious. Be gregarious. We must stop the villain who's trying to kill my nephew. It's time to start raising the taxes on the peasants. I know you are Aaliyah Blackmont's real killer. Sure, you can have a strong hook. I'll be dead soon. Yes, let us stop battling. I don't know why you thought we were battling. How did this little kid figure that out? That's crazy. Wild. Absolutely wild. During the day's routine feeding, a curious scene unfolded with Sundancer. I observed the handlers brought forward a boar. Instead of striking with ferocity, Sundancer displayed a striking level of forbearance. She circled the boar, nostrils flaring and eyes locked, yet her mighty jaws did not snap shut. With a nudge of her snout, she urged the boar to its feet, escorting it to some growing moss in the corner. There, she watched as the boar consumed the loose plants. Only once the boar had its fill did Sundancer partake of its own meat. Roasting the now filled boar, such discipline of her dining spoke volumes to Sundancer's nature, a dragon of rather majestic restraint. Ah. We can choose restrained or voracious, which makes her temperament quite negative, but her taming chance is quite good. You're a very smart dragon. Very wise beyond your days. My grandson Corlys and his little friend Cyrilla, they've ruined it. They've ruined the book. Come on, just let me die. I want to go to play my son. He needs to start learning to fly Malise. So we're almost out of debt. Yes, you can have a hook or whatever you want it. Matter. Doesn't matter. I know you think it matters, but it does not matter. I mean, he should be upping the control in his own counties. I shouldn't be having to do that part. That little scoundrel. Let the traitor be known to all. Carolyn, my own granddaughter, is scheming against my niece. I will not speak of this. It is nothing to say here. Here. It is time. Lord Brandon has become a strange man in his old age. They say that he longs for death, wishes to pass on a legacy, burdened by secrets none other knew. Some claim it is because of his religious legend. Others claim there are rumors of murders of men and children. Secret affection between grandson and granddaughter. Stubborn, vengeful, chaste. How about you be vengeful? My Lord Paramount, this dreaded child has been lying in wait around corners wearing a lynx skin as a costume, only to jump out screaming and scaring the living daylights out of people. Nice work, kid. But if we don't punish you, all of my courtiers will be deeply upset, so, you know. Starwing, stop killing everybody. We need a dragon pit for sure. We need a dragon pit. We need a dragon pit. Now that there are 3 young dragons actively consuming everything in sight, we need a dragon pit. Which unfortunately means we need money. And an enormous amount of it. My grandson is knighted. News reached me that my grandson Serwyn has been made a knight. He made House Belaerys very proud. I mean, Tarth is making a good amount of money. It's a very good province. We're making excellent cash, but we could make more. Some say this will be my last summer. Wait, hold on. Now what if we get that accomplished forger perk? Simply start putting claims on stuff. Okay. Now, who do we want to steal from? Obviously, definitely want the High Septon. We want to buy an artifact claim on any religious artifacts you have, which is none. Okay. How about this unworthy king? The Vermithor Dragondoll. I don't care about that. Okay, we have the Sword Blackfire, we have the crown, we have a lot of crowns. A lot of crowns, man. We have a dragon egg as a pedestal. Don't really care. Wow, so many crowns. Crown of the Freehold. Any religious artifacts? We have a lot of crowns. It's the Sword Blackfire. I don't know. Does anyone have religious artifacts? How about let's check on the leaders of Bravos and Pentos. You guys got anything good? Demetus's Brooch. Vassal limit +4 is pretty good. Crown of the Old Kings. Fertility +25%. Oh. Now, hold on a second. That regalia looks pretty good. I mean, it's good, but it's not as good as one of those rings or that brooch. But the rings are a direct upgrade to what I already have. Because I got fertility stuff down here. Buy a claim. We buy a second claim, get them both. And demand the ring. No. Can't declare war, but we have the claim, so that's fine. Alright. Pentos. No, you don't have anything of value. Tira. Nope. Mir. Oh. +5 prowess. That's not really that much better, honestly. Maybe put claims on some of these independent kingdoms I'm going to be attacking soon. I don't know if that'll help make sure that we acquire that thing. Let's see here. The Thule Tapestry. Thule Tapestry. The First Man Crown of House Lagasur. Mortion's Dagger. Oh, here we go. That's probably pretty good. The Elixir of Immortality. Westerland Scale Armor. That Elixir of Immortality. Good claim. How about you give me that? No? Alright, well. Not a lot I can do about it. Yet. Okay. Once I have departed this world, my son and heir Orys shall rule in my stead. Unfortunately, rumors of Orys have begun spreading around my court. It makes me wonder if he will manage to retain my vassal's support once I am gone. Overcome his flaws. Okay, let's try it. Orys has agreed to let me mentor him, even though his enthusiasm is somewhat lacking. I fear his vices are deeply set, but a truly eye-opening experience might help him see the folly of his ways. So his vices are chaste and sadistic. So he definitely has a problem with a lack of compassion, I think, from sadistic. Venture into the streets and talk to the poor. It was frustrating to observe Orys struggling to put himself in the shoes of those less fortunate and feel for them. I doubt he was even trying. I am almost certain the fault was with Orys' level of enthusiasm rather than my lesson. I will give him one more chance. The question is, should we try a new tactic, or will persistence win out the day? I think we're gonna try it again. I've never had this event before. It's very interesting. If a heart is not set on change, well, enemies are everywhere. Wait, this is my dragon grandson? I don't know. Let's say he's going to be paranoid instead of shy. Shy has been absolutely fucking brutal, man. Shy has sucked. %, stress game. Probably isn't great, but... I died. Okay. Belaerys is now a wild dragon. Now hold on. Slay dragon? No, I want to... What? No. I can't... Oh, I already have a dragon. I can't bond with Melis because I already have a dragon. That makes perfect sense. You may tame Sundancer, or you may become wounded and die. I have a son, right? I have a son, right? Yeah. With great care, I slowly ease myself closer to Sundancer. With great curiosity and excitement, she jolts towards me, fighting against her chain. I toss a piece of charred mutton between us as she tries to leap forward and break free. She tears the meat apart ferociously, letting out small eeks and purrs of satisfaction. I place my palm on the side of her face, and my heart begins to fill with confidence as warmth seeps through Sundancer's scales, creeping up my arm. After a moment, she notices my touch. Slowly lowering her head, she invites me to pet her. I accept your offer, Sundancer. We are bonded now, as few others will ever understand. Pull on the reins. We are alive, Sundancer. Hold on, why does time keep passing? Stop passing. Okay, there's a lot to do. I'm probably gonna do it off camera. Let's get a nice picture of this guy for the next episode. Yeah. Your comment should be about how we felt about Brandon as the heir to the religious legacy and the generational power shift that has put, as far as he knows, for Orys, he's just a really lucky guy who's gonna inherit the Lord Paramountcy of the Stormlands and then, like a storm himself, reunite several of these kingdoms, right? We can remove Richard the Blackfish in favor of Prince Vagon of Belaerys, who seems loyal. We can remove King Kel Greyjoy in favor of Princess Melares. We can put Collard on over the Umbers. We can just conquer Dorne at any time, because now I'm a dragon rider. Probably. I don't know. Ockles went as independent. The Peaks were allowed to leave. I'm telling you, you can't trust the Peaks. They're the least trustworthy family in all of history. But yes, this child, Orys, has been a Bene Gesserit level of being set up for victory, for excellence. He has been directed into the position he currently stands in. We are going to make sure that he loves women. Several women, honestly. Your thoughts about Brandon? Let me know below.